Hey guys, it's about midnight Monday night, so technically Tuesday morning, and I know I haven't really put much on my YouTube channel, and I just kind of wanted to just throw an update on here. I don't plan to use this YouTube channel a lot, but I've had a pretty eye-opening week for myself. It brought back a lot of memories, and I just think it was worth me posting and saying something on here about. And as many of you might know, I'm in college right now, going toward my associates in computer science. That's what I'm doing with my life right now. So this Tuesday I got a text message from Lopally. He's the support for the Open Qualifier tournament team I played on this weekend, saying, "Hey man, we might have to end up using you. Just stay tuned. Try and message me when you can." And to give some insight into that, so the team Lopally made for Open Qualifiers, it consisted of Alarim, Tarzan, Kadril, and Pinoy, and him. So during that whole process he was making the team, he said, I need to look for a couple subs that I can just throw on the roster just in case. In case something goes wrong, in case someone can't make it. Emergency stuff, Nintendo, will you do it? So he was one of the people I asked. And he asked me because, again, we're good friends with League. We do OQ a few times, and he's just been around, and I've been around, and we're in the same TeamSpeak. I just, I've grown to be pretty good friends with Lopally. So I kept denying him. Over the course of a few weeks, I kept saying no because I don't want to get involved, because that's not what I want to do. It'd be a sub situation. It would be very emergency, but I don't want to play in scrims. I don't want to play competitive. It's not something like it's a small chance, but I don't want to have to end up doing it. So eventually, one day, he posted a link in TeamSpeak. He was like, "Hey Nintendo, can you click this?" I was like, sure, whatever, I'll click it. And I click it, and it's a link to League of Legends, the NA Open Qualifier page, and it says, "Congratulations, Nintendo Dex. You have joined Team Loyal till whatever the hell our name was." I was like, "You just signed me up for the team, didn't you?" He was like, "Yep, you're a sub now." So I was like, oh god, whatever, you win, I hope I don't have to end up playing, but, whatever, I'll be your sub since I'm your sub now, I'm on your roster. Well, I had to end up playing. Again, that text I got Tuesday was him telling me, "You're going to have to end up playing because something went wrong." And I guess the team, they got in a fight with Tarzan, they had a disagreement, and Tarzan quit the team, so they needed a jungler. And well, I was the jungler left on there. I was the jungler that was there in emergency, even though I'd not played competitive in a year and a half, 2 years, since I was on this team actually. I'm wearing a Fusion shirt right now. This was season 5, I think. Early season 5. That's the last time I played competitively. And so I have to do it again. Alright, I'm like, okay, well, I have to prep for Open Qualifiers. And I hadn't played League, I didn't really play that much solo queue in the past, while. I think I'd only played 5 or 6 games the entire month of April. So I was like, okay, crap, I gotta get on the grind. So that entire week from Tuesday up until we played our qualifier matches, also dealing with scrims in between, I played those as well. I played a lot of solo queue. I think Tuesday and Wednesday night combined, and this is I had to go to class too, by the way. I have class Monday through Thursday. I think I played 25 to 30 games of solo queue, in 2 days, not each day, both combined, 30 games. I played 30 games of solo queue anyway. And then of course I played more Thursday and then Friday and then Saturday we played. But I played a lot of games. I grinded. I tried to get into the best shape I could. He told me, and the team told me, Nintendo, we don't expect you to carry. You're brought into the situation. It sucks, but we just want you to be serviceable, and we're super appreciative that you're doing this for us. And so even that understanding, I still don't play to lose. I'm gonna practice as hard as I can, and that's what I did. So I practiced, and then Saturday we actually ended up winning that round's match. And then Sunday we played CLG Black, and honestly I think we got our asses handed to us. But about CLG Black, they're just a really talented group of just young players, fresh to the scene, and I think they'll all do really well. I think CLG Black will do well. I'm rooting for them in NICS, to make NICS rather, because they knocked us out. They might as well. It might make me feel a little better if they stomped away into NICS, oh, I guess it's not so bad. But they're really talented players. They're all young to the scene. I'm sure they'll all do great. So that was the end of that. Had a really interesting week, and coming out of it, it brought back a lot of memories of playing competitively, and going through that whole grind and that process. The highs, like there's like a physical high you get from like winning competitive matches. Like I think some players will probably agree with me and tell you that it's an amazing feeling. But there's lows. Like when we lost Sunday, and it was like, okay, it's all over. Like we lost. Like this is where the train stops. It's like shit. It just like stops so abruptly, and it just crushes you. And I was just coming into Phil, and I knew I was going back to school the next week anyway to continue on with what I'm doing with life, and it's still like emotionally like kind of hurt a little bit. It was like, man, like this sucks, and that just brought back a lot of memories of like the highs and lows of playing competitively, and it's something that I don't think I really want to ever do again. So again, I'm never saying never, because I don't know what I'm going to do with my life after I get my degree, but it brought back a lot of just cruel reminders of what the competitive League of Legends esports scene is like, and like how crushing it is in defeat, but how great it is in victory. But that's really just about it. That was my week, and I thought it was a really interesting week. It might be fun to hear about. I didn't provide too much insight, but like I really enjoyed playing with all the players, like Kajal and Alarim and Lopali and Pinoy. They're all great. They're all very welcoming, very cool guys, and I had fun this week. It sucks that they lost. I was trying to do it for them, but life happens. But thank you guys so much for if you did take the time to watch this vlog. It means a lot to me. Have a good night.